Come on in, join the fun. We laugh loud under the sun. We are real, welcoming arms. Feel the love, no alarms. Community, safe and sound. Laugh and cry, love all around. Open hearts, open doors. Here for you forevermore. Side by side, we stand tall. Together, rise, never fall. Laugh and sing, joy we bring. Cry and hug, heart. Hey, Winged. Hey, Pam. How are y'all doing? Y'all doing all right tonight? 8:16. Woohoo! I was watching this video of a bear in Gatlinburg. Look, hold on, I'll show y'all. Let's see. Hey, Hungry, how are you? 2 in custody after SWAT team executes warrant. Well, I guess I gotta go to my history. Damn, it went away that quick. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, it's not gonna show in my history. Oh, yeah, it will. I didn't realize I read 2 other things. Y'all see that? Bears ain't scared. They'll walk right past you. Just respect them and it'll be all right. Where's Pegalicious? Well, hey, Peggy. I didn't even see her. It's been a long day, y'all. It's a long day. So, does anybody know what's going on in the Sebastian case? Because I don't know, like, I'm seeing so much, like, people are starting, to look back on things. And how are you all? Doing good. Just getting home from work. I worked today too. I didn't feel up to it, but damn it, I pushed through it and got it done. It's just been one of those days. Hey, Mr. J, where I don't know, I just struggling like, I've been feeling like that. I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling like struggling and stuff, just motivation or anything. I just ain't had it here lately. I ain't been feeling it. Woo. And I keep getting these really bad headaches. And I just feel like a lump on a log. Yeah. Did the thing not post? I had posted it, but there you go. Gotta keep going. Always gotta keep going. You just gotta push through, I mainly watched the case about Madeline Soto. Yeah. I haven't kept up on all of the videos of it, but I'm almost caught up. But does the weather affect you? I don't know. I've never really paid it. Now I don't like going out at all if it's cold out there, but I don't. You mean like affect me mood wise and stuff? I don't know. I really don't. I know some people go into depression when it gets cold and stuff. It's like seasonal depression, I think is what they call it. I'm not sure. How are you, Peggy?
I'm getting there. How are you?
Good. It's good to hear your voice.
Oh, this year can go now. Bye.
A lot of people are getting sick. A lot out here. And they said, and it's the same thing that we all had whenever it started back in last year of October when a lot of us got sick.
Mhm.
And they said it's like a cold, and then but it comes right back and keeps coming back.
Well, I had that cold, and I was getting over that, and oh, it was Thursday or Friday. My son said, "Mom, I want. Could we get Chinese for dinner?" And I said, "Yeah. What do you want?" And he said, "All he wanted was steamed rice." He goes through these kicks. So we ordered it. He went and picked it up and came home. I had chicken fried rice. He had steamed fried rice, and I had the egg drop soup.
I love egg drop. Drop, drop.
Sometime around 3 o'clock the following morning, I got sicker than a dog.
Mm.
Sicker than a dog, both ends. And I crawled back into bed and I wrapped my blanket around me and I was just going to doze off and I heard him in the bathroom. And he was, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, mm-mm.
Mm.
So we took that lovely little Chinese place right off the list. We will never eat there again. I don't
I
care.
wouldn't either. That's awful.
I'm like, oh my Lord.
Yeah, like I know what like the sore part with the cold. I didn't know headaches. Um, like with the pressure and air changes, I didn't know it could
Oh
cause.
yeah, I get headaches when we get
But
storms coming in. Yeah,
and it did rain all day today.
that'll do it. You're getting older, my dear. Welcome to old age. Sorry, I shouldn't do that, but um, you asked about Sebastian. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what in the hell is going on.
Do you see that a lot of people are starting to like looking through stuff? Like I seen, there was a couple people still discussing everything, but now I see like people that had stopped, a few of them started again.
Well, the big thing is a lot of people stopped because the I hate doing this because it doesn't seem right, but the Sebastian or the Seth team, I hate anybody doing the team thing. I just hate that. But anyway,
Yeah.
they had done what they call a RICO filing, which is stupid because the RICO is mainly for like if a company does something wrong, then it's like a what do they call that? Like a mass lawsuit to make the company pay for what they've done wrong. And literally it's creators that they're going after. Um Hi Lilith, hi Mimi.
Hey, Mimi.
So it seems like a lot of people backed off because they didn't want to be pulled into these lawsuits. And then of course, they brought Dog the Bounty Hunter in. And I have to ask you, because you live in that area, have you seen that man anywhere?
Mm-mm.
Because that's what other people are saying. If he's supposed to be looking for him or his team, and I'm making quotes with my fingers here, um, nobody has seen anybody searching or anybody relate, dog wise. Now, I did hear apparently his son got married there this week.
Yeah, I knew Dog had been in town like a week before he even let anybody in Tennessee know that he was in town, from what I heard. And I don't know if he was searching. I know he came for his son's wedding. But I know that I guess there was a post or something Dog made, like,
He went on Court TV.
huh?
He was on Court TV.
Oh, and he was looking at somebody and they didn't even recognize
Oh,
that
I don't know about that.
something.
But they claim that, well, his claim was that he had, hold on, this part kills me. Hi, Terry.
Hey, Jerry.
Hello. Hey, Peggy.
But according to Dog, he claimed or made a statement on Court TV that he, as a citizen, has a right to do a citizen's arrest, and he could kick your door in and hold you till the police come and read you your rights and take you away.
Yes, Mimi, I'm following you.
So apparently he's telling everybody that as a citizen, he has the right to kick your door in and come in and arrest you. And he says that they have a suspect, and they claim that there was a sighting in a, well, I guess there was a claim that there was a sighting in a, what is the motel, hotel, the one that leaves the light on for you? I can never remember
The
what
Roach Motel?
no, that other, what the hell is it called?
Oh, the Quality. I don't know.
No, not Quality Inn. That will leave the light on for you. Oh, somebody in the
The
chat knows.
Hilton?
No, the Hilton doesn't leave the light on. Oh my God, who leaves the light on? Ah, somebody help me. But they claim that there was a young boy seen and two suspicious characters, and I think it was in Ohio. But when they contacted TBI and got them involved and got them up there, it turned out it wasn't Sebastian. And I'm like, well, why the hell would you put that information out then if it turned out the lead wasn't what it was? Their story, they're up to something. They're playing something, and I don't know what it is, and I think it's stupid. You know, this poor little boy just needs to be. Yeah, that's it. Motel 8. Thank you, Lilith.
Motel 8. Okay. Huh.
But then there was supposed to be a sighting near the New York Canada border or something like that, and I'm like, what? See, this. I put my hands in the air. I don't know what they're up to. I don't know if Dog needed his book and his merch pushed out there, and that's why he's hanging around. I don't get it because he's not out searching. And let's face it, he's what, 80 years old? I could be wrong.
Hey,
What'd you say?
I said 80 years old.
80.
Is it Hotel 6 or Motel 8? Oh, I think it's Motel 6. Now that everybody's saying 6, not 8. Okay.
They place a piece of chocolate on your pillow?
Yeah, in the Hilton.
Oh,
They put a mint on
I
your
like
bed.
chocolate.
Make that make sense. You brush your teeth to go to bed, and then as you sit down and say, "Oh, a treat before I go to sleep."
Yeah, and you've just brushed your teeth and then
Yeah.
eat chocolate, and then you've got to go and brush your teeth
Your
again.
teeth again. Yep. Aren't they just confusing us? Those little maids, those little angels.
Put a Terry's chocolate orange under your pillow, then you definitely do need to brush your teeth.
Well, they better put it on top of the pillow. They put it under, it might melt depending on where you live. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there's anything. There's been nothing new. TBI, FBI. What is the name of the county sheriff's department
Won't
there?
let me be. That's that Eminem song, innit? Won't let me be. Sorry, I'm just being
Oh no,
stupid.
Elvis saying something
Well,
about
see,
that.
I'm not close to, like, that close to where Sebastian. I think it's like 4 hours away, ain't it?
Summers County or something like that. They haven't come out and said anything, so I don't know. And I know, is it tomorrow
Hey, Angel.
that I always say her name wrong. I want to say it right in case somebody hears me out there. Betty is supposed to have a court date. tomorrow, maybe I think it is.
Oh, is that the Betty Bill?
Huh?
Betty Bill? Oh, you're talking about
No,
someone
the
else.
blow. Oh, I always say it the wrong one. Bullhorn Petty. I was gonna say it wrong.
Yeah,
I knew I
yeah,
was gonna do it.
the same. Yeah, yeah. That's what you know.
And that's
I know
for
all that stuff.
her.
I keep up to date with YouTube. You know.
I'm sorry. What?
Then I keep up with the up to date with YouTube.
But that's all I know. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard anything else. I know people are, basically going back to the beginning and going over it. Um. Oh, I don't. I can't. No.
Yeah, I watched Justin. I love his little monkey. I want to kidnap it. It's a joke.
Right.
But I would love her.
But
Yeah,
like I said, it's everybody's just kind of going back to the beginning and going over what was said and listening to what was said, and it's like I'm sorry, I'm stuck on in this. I was on the fence, then I put one foot down on one side, then I put the other foot down on the other side, so I was straddling the fence at that point. Now I'm standing on the fence, and I'm just going. I don't, looking at both sides, looking down the middle, and I personally think
So does
somebody
that
picked
mean
him up. I don't think he just walked. I'm sorry, Jerry.
you were sitting on both sides of the fence?
I'm trying, which you really can't do. But I just think that somebody picked him up. I think he made it to the pond, and somebody was there waiting for him because they've proven that you could get to the pond and not be on any cameras. So a vehicle could get back to that pond, pick him up, and then drive off. So I don't know. I still have that funny feeling he's with somebody he knows. And I think somebody knows where he is, but they're not talking. And I don't know why.
Not good. That's not good.
The whole case is a damn mess.
The whole
Well,
world's a goddamn mess.
there you go. I was just going to say
Yeah,
that.
it is, ain't it, Jerry? The whole world's effed up. Do you think he was lured to the pond?
At this point, I'm starting to think he was told to go to the pond.
I don't.
I've just come to the point. A lot of people think that they feel that it was a predator online, and let's face it, he was left with an abundance of time when he was at his father's, because his father was at work and there was nobody else home with him, and he had access to the from what I can see, free access to the internet, where at home he was monitored.
Yeah.
And
What was he not allowed access to the internet? Wasn't he allowed access to the internet?
No, when he was home with his mom and his stepfather, he had limited access to the internet because they felt that he wasn't mature enough yet to be on there. Now, and the other thing everybody forgets is it's not like this young man had his diagnosis of autism for a long time. He just recently been diagnosed as having it. So this was all new for all of them to learn how to navigate the waters with someone with autism. And his father didn't want him taking the medication that they had prescribed for him for this. So this is what I'm hearing, this is what what I know. I don't know if it's set in stone, but they claim that when he was with Seth didn't give him the medication because he didn't believe in giving it to him.
It's a damn mess.
Oh, hello, Lilith.
Hi, Cool
I never
Gamer.
get that name right. Lilith, like Lilith.
Lilith, like a flick of a flower, like a lily. Lilith.
Lilith.
Right, Erwin. It was less than a year ago that they told the family that the doctors diagnosed him. So, and I don't know. There's the anniversary date of when he went missing, and all that stuff. To me, just I think this was a plan that went wrong. I think this was something that was thought up not to harm him or not to hurt him, not to. But I think it was something that was planned, and I think it went wrong. And now the thing is to try to figure out how to fix it so that they don't get in trouble, but can get the kid home. And
Yeah.
until they can figure out how to miraculously make this kid appear, it's
For
going to
the
go on and
longest,
on.
I always felt like the mom and stepdad knew, but now I can't tell you what I think. And I think with the stepdad, I think he's just got that face you want to just knock off.
I have to ask you
No,
something, Nick.
go
Nick,
ahead.
Nick,
Jerry
see the
wants to ask
back of
you.
your wallet. See the back of your wallet corner. Is that the shadow from that plant?
Yes,
Huh. Can you see it as well? That's what I was
yes.
thinking. I'm like, that looks creepy.
Yeah, if you can look at your camera or look into see the shadow behind your head.
Yeah.
That's what he was at. I see. He said that from the plant.
I know. I thought she had a ghost.
No, that's
Peggy's the one that has a ghost.
yeah. I'm the only one that gets ghosts. Um, well, I look at it this way. Like I said, my husband had that sourpuss looking face, and I'm sure a lot of people thought, "Oh, he must be an SOB to look. Oh my God, look, comes out SOB."
It's
Till you
not
watch it
even
with his grandkids,
just a little bee face that he has.
Well,
Like
that's what I'm saying.
it's
Just
just that.
because
There's
you know
something about him that I
you
just
you look
runs
at.
all over me.
Oh, well, I get you, but I'm just saying. I mean, and my husband could be an well. I'll say it the way Jerry and them would say it. My husband could be an arsehole, and I knew he could be an arsehole. But you know what? He was my arsehole, and I loved him.
You love a good
So
arsehole.
he can be
Just
an
an arsehole.
you know.
Sorry.
So that's how I look at it. Maybe he is an arsehole. Maybe we wouldn't like certain things he said, but that doesn't mean behind
Yeah,
closed doors he's not a loving guy. I mean, to his wife
yeah.
and to.
He's a jerk, in my opinion.
There you
Well,
go.
and like I
I
said, my
always
husband
feel
was
good
a
about
very
him.
yeah, and Katie would probably say to you, "Well, I'm sorry that but I love him."
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
you keep on
that's how
loving him.
that's why
But
we all our spouses have something with them. I don't care who you are. Nobody's freaking perfect, and nobody's an angel. So
Yeah. We all
as,
have that secrets.
yeah, and as long as
I
it
don't have
seems.
any dark secrets.
Do you?
oh wow, Arrow. Yeah,
What about
I
you,
just don't
Nick?
know
Do
what
you
to
have
think
any
now
dark
because.
secrets? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
I said, what about you, Nick? Do you have any dark secrets?
One more
I
time.
don't
I
have
didn't
any
catch
dark
it.
secrets.
What? Wait a minute. Say that again.
Anyways,
What are you doing, Pennywise again? Oh.
yeah.
Right,
Scaring
Erwin.
people.
See, Erwin said
Scaring
he could be a
people.
jerk because Katie's hurt.
It can watch.
We get mean when we're protecting our loved ones. Yes. And I think that's what people have seen. So you're not getting to see the real
Yeah.
him. You're seeing him in defender mode, you know? And the little bit that we have shared, because they don't do interviews and they haven't gone on any TV shows, and which to me is smart.
Hey, Carl.
Out of all the people in this thing, you can get mad at them for not doing it, but I think that's the smartest thing they could ever done is just
Hello.
stayed away from all that stuff.
Hello, Wing Matchbox. Hello, Larry. How you doing, sister?
Yep. But I lost my train of thought. Crap on a cracker.
Oh, just believe me for that.
No, it wasn't you. It was just my thought.
No, I throw people off all the time. especially a bus. No, actually, I don't.
What'd you
Oh, I was saying that Sebastian, and there were people that said, and it wasn't the Proudfoots or the Bauer Sox. It was somebody else, and I can't remember who it was. That one of the things Sebastian wanted to do was operate a crane like his stepdad.
say?
Now, if you don't like your stepdad, why would you want to operate heavy machinery? Where they said that oh, what do you call those little like backhoes and things? Apparently, they had brought one to the house to do some work, and Chris let him operate it. He got in and he was able to make it work. Operate the machinery for a little bit. So if you didn't love your stepson or like your stepson, and he didn't love you or like you, would that interaction have taken place? I don't think so.
It just depends on how the mood swings is.
Well,
I
I'm
know. I mean, it's like YouTube, Peggy. Nobody loves me in YouTube, you know.
I don't trust none of them because I feel like somebody out of the group knows something. And I don't know who, because like I said in the beginning, I felt like Chris and Katie knew. But then it turned into almost like a circus out here, and I just couldn't follow it like I used to. So I just don't have an opinion on who I knows something, but one of them, somebody out of everyone in that group knows something.
yeah. Well, one of the other things that had run through my head is what if they wanted to keep Sebastian safe? And this is just my thoughts, people. This was nobody said this. This is just all on me.
I don't
In
even
my
know who you're talking
opinion,
about.
what if they were trying to protect Seth or Sebastian from Seth, so they put him somewhere? What at some point they would have brought him back by now, and she wouldn't have been as upset as she was. So then that theory fell through the hole.
Mm,
Who is Sebastian, incident?
He's a 15-year-old boy from Tennessee that went missing in February,
February.
January, February.
Oh,
And no sign. Well, they say no sign or trace, but they did have a scent dogs that ended up at a pond, which is like a retaining pond.
yeah.
And that just one dog jumped in. Okay, so the dog lost his mind and went in the water. Whoopie doo dah. I don't know what the big deal about that is, but the other one just stopped at the pond and they couldn't pick up his scent again. Well, if he got put in a car at that point, they would lose the scent. Dog can't trace you if you're going 50 miles an hour down the road. I'm sorry.
No.
You
They're
don't feel like
good.
that video is any, what is the word?
Suspicious? Significant? Wait, I'm trying to
Yeah,
help you. Okay,
that
here
word
we
I
go.
think is what goes with what I'm about to say. Is any of that word hold on. The video, the nighttime video with the flashlights that was supposedly a trash truck or some, I don't know.
There's
But
some. Go ahead.
you don't
Sorry.
think that has anything to do with the case? Because
You know,
that
I
video got
wish
me stumped.
I wish whoever had leaked that to that newsman had never done that, because I think there may be something, but I don't think it's what we think it is. Does that make? Am I?
Yeah, you
About
think
as
it's
clear as
something, but it's not something.
yeah, about as clear as Mississippi mud, right? No,
But no, I've never been in Mississippi mud.
the mud that you can't see. Oh, good lord! It's the meaning it's very muddy. You can't see, so yeah. Anyhow, I'm trying to explain American slang to somebody in Scotland.
That's
American
yeah.
slang.
And I'm trying to persuade Peggy to eat some haggis, but she won't go for it.
No, no, no haggis here. Sorry, darling. Nope, nope.
That's okay.
But
It don't
yeah,
bother me. It's
it's
tolerable
okay.
for me. It's
I just,
tolerable for me.
Yeah, more for you. You can have it all. I won't take it from
I
you.
don't having it all.
Mhm.
I
But
wish that
yeah,
video would be more clear because it does look like two people
yeah.
walk.
Well, and like I said, I have seen, and it's interesting because I don't know the creators. I do watch from time to time, but they're. I'm not even gonna bother putting their names out there because
Yeah,
some
the
people
one
don't like him,
definitely.
and then some people do like him. So I'm not even gonna get into that whole damn mess.
Yeah.
But there are two local people that have gone out, and they have literally had their phones on in that neighborhood. I mean, right somewhere near the house, not at their house, but in that neighborhood. And they were saying they were driving, the phone was on, was being recorded, and she said, "Okay, now wait a minute." And they put like night vision on or some program they had on their phone, and all of a sudden there's two young boys standing next to a tree. You couldn't see them. It's like looking at the background behind me. It was that dark. And
Mm.
I'm like, no wonder the phone, no, not phone, sorry, ring cams couldn't pick anything up because there's no light source for you to see anything beyond your doorstep. I mean, it's pitch black, and I don't know how anybody. I got this again, just me. How in the hell could you live in a neighborhood with no street lights on? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, in this day and age, I'd be having that a power company come out and be putting in some of them lights.
And that's normally allowed in the meeting spot was the retention pond.
That's a possibility too. But remember, and I don't know because again, it's as clear as Mississippi mud. They claim that he all he wanted was friends. So here's my question: did he have any friends at school, or was he like my son, who kids were nice to him, but they weren't his what you would call friends?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't give my kid any trouble, and he could walk down the hall and talk with people and stuff, but nobody was really his friend. He had one young man that became his friend after the fifth grade. I think it was from sixth to God ninth grade. I think they were friends, and then all of a sudden his friend broke away, which happens. It's high school people,
Yeah.
and he broke away from my son. And of course, some of the other boys started telling my son, things on this kid, and he just let's just say the young man had a different lifestyle, and my son has trouble with understanding things like that. So when the
Yeah.
other boys were asking him questions, he's your friend, which indicated they thought my son was the same way, and my son had no idea what in the hell they were talking about. Of course, this was back in the ninth grade. He's 23 now. He gets it, but not in the ninth grade. He had no idea what the hell they were talking about.
Kids can be awful.
And the only reason I know this is because my daughter went to have lunch with him one day, and these two boys approached my son and asked him these questions about his friend. And my daughter said he sat there with the sandwich halfway to his mouth, and he just sat there and went, huh? And he was frozen. He didn't. And my daughter had to intervene and say, okay, guys, that's enough of that. We don't know. It's personal, and we're not getting involved, and shoot them back to their table. But, contacted me and let me know what these young men has asked my son about his friend. So, and then
Yeah.
when he tried to approach him on his own without coming to me, he had sent his friend a text, "Hey, my God, what's going on?" And he said what these other two friends asked him, and the kid got mad at him. And I'm like, well, you can't get mad at him if it's the other kids brought it to him. I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
apparently your lifestyle is known, so why would you get mad at him for asking you about it? It always saddened me that that's how their friendship parted, because my son didn't understand, and the other kid was dealing with, obviously he was choosing a lifestyle at this point, but he wasn't ready to just stand behind it, is how I
Mhm.
took it. And it's like, well, you're going to live with this the rest of your life. This is your road, your path, so we can't help you.
Yeah.
And I was, it's just sad to see that, such a friendship kind of ended. But
Uh,
boy, that
some
got off
people,
topic, didn't
you
it?
know, some people can be cruel in life, you know.
Oh yeah, and that's when you start to see it when you hit high school age. And
I
then it
never
was,
used to speak to anyone. When I was at school, I never used to speak to that many people because I never really get on with a lot of people when I was at school. You know?
I didn't. I just had a handful of what I called good friends.
Yeah, I didn't.
I didn't need everybody to like me. I liked the underdogs. So a lot of the people that I was friends with were the underdogs. My sister was the cheerleader, pom pom girl. I let her have that crowd. Go
You
ahead, I
look
ain't dealing with
tired.
that.
What'd you say, Jared?
I said you look tired.
I feel tired.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy Joe. Or sleepy, rather.
Sleepy
I
Joe.
don't know.
Sleepy
Hey,
Joe.
she's tired because she has to deal with Kenny all day every day. That'd wear me out, man. Whew, he's got some energy. I'm telling you.
Got a lot of
Yeah.
energy there, but that's another story.
He would tire me out. He wouldn't even have to have me out doing physical work. He just mentally would wear me down. I mean, I have to come here, Kenny. We're going to the library, just so you have to be quiet. Oh, speak of him. See, here he comes. He heard me.
Yeah, he just
Oh,
walked in the
Lord, I'm
door. You
sorry.
see
I'm sorry. I spoke of the devil, and look what I did. I will stop that now. But yeah, I don't know. Getting back to what you asked, I had the Sebastian thing is just, and it's so hard because you don't, all the crap about she's this and she's that and he's jealous and and I'm like, the only question I have, and I,
Oh! Damn.
holy Christ,
Somebody's taking Red Bull.
whoa,
You can get that on
hi Kenny.
there. Hey, Peggy. I can't get my big ass fingers in that little bottle.
Oh, somebody got a headache.
Oh, headache, backache, footache, backache, neckache,
Oh, that's just a pain in the ass all around, huh?
backache.
Yeah,
What the hell was I saying? Shit fire. Oh, the only comment that I heard that kind of made me go, huh? What? Is Dog the Bounty Hunter made this statement that Chris was jealous of Seth, and I'm like, jealous of
I never
what?
understood that.
they
Why do
should
they
stop
make
doing that
childproof?
bounty hunting stuff.
Why do they make childproof bottles? Because them little medicine bottles, like ibuprofen and Aleve. Well, hell, a
Hmm.
child's the only one can get their finger in the damn thing.
I know, it's terrible.
You're not supposed to stick your finger in everything, Kenny. You just take the pill in your hand. Why are you putting your
Uh,
finger in the hole?
Because I have to pop
Jesus, Peggy.
first. I have to pop that little full thing off the top. Then you have to get that
And
cork
then,
down there so
you
the
know,
pills actually come out.
Well,
it,
a little knife or a pair of tweezers will break the seal. You pull that off, then you use the tweezer
And
to
not
pull.
everybody uses that, Peggy. Come on now.
You got a
I
pocket
can't
knife in your
help it.
pocket.
I can't help it. I got ogre hands.
You got a pocket knife in your pocket.
Oh, now why am I going to do that, Peggy? Cut the cotton as I stuck it in there?
You just
you're
catch it with
packing
the tip
over
and
your
pull
pocket,
it up.
Kenny. Kenny, you're
Good
packing
Lord.
over your cut.
Uh,
Somebody going to South Park here in a minute.
okay.
Okay.
You bastards. I knew it had to be me that said the whole line. I knew it.
Hey, positive. All you
Well,
gotta do is dump. It had cotton stuffed all the way down in there.
yeah, that's what he's saying. He can't get his finger in there to get the cotton out. And I was like, well, you use something like a pocket knife or Q-tip or not Q-tip, tweezers or I can't get my fingers in there either because they're sausage fingers. I'm sorry. You find your way to get in there.
Sausage fingers.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
But a lot of them stop putting the cotton in. It's just that foil you got to get off.
I don't
But
know. CVS, hello.
Hey, Ayara. Great to see
hey,
you.
AR
Peggy.
and PV, I did see you come in. Sorry, but we were dealing with Kenny. Sorry, PV. Um, I didn't kill him. I just blocked him. I mean, I just saw that. I'm like, what? I got it. I didn't kill him. I blocked him.
You just blocked them. That's what happens in YouTube, though. That you just block them if they're assholes. You know?
uh, but I get, like I
Hello.
said, it's what?
Sorry.
No, you're all right. I didn't say anything.
No, I would like to say, Peggy, thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up when I was live that night with Jake Paul and Tyson.
Oh, you're
Thank you very
welcome.
much.
I came in to give you a thumbs up and watch for a minute, and I was going to turn it off and go to bed. And then when I realized, oh no, he's all alone.
Yeah, you just like my charming personality. That's what it was.
I wanted to get up and rub elbows with you. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
wanted you
That's
to.
what
I
I
wanted
thought.
to sit on your little lap, and wheel me around the room in your chair.
Oh yeah, that's like kinky.
Yeah, and put my little elf butt on your armrest, and you can just whiz me around.
Yeah, it's
You know,
very
it says
kinky.
somebody's already has filed a lawsuit against Netflix from that night, but they're saying the
From what?
streaming kept buffering, which it did. My
Well,
buffering.
I never streamed it. I was only speaking though.
yeah, but you have 70,000 or whatever number they finally came up with. That's a lot of people watching. And
Yeah,
technically, I mean, they paid for the subscription and got to see the show for free because you paid for the subscription. But if you had other people, 70,000 people or more watching a stream, it's going to slow it down. It's going to cause it to buffer. I'm sorry. That's a lot of people all at one time. Of course, now you can go back and watch the replay. If I had known that.
No, I was watching it with Peggy.
Sorry.
I was watching it with Peggy, and I'm like, geez. Do you know the best fight of that night was the women's fight?
yeah, the women.
Yeah.
Hell
They
yeah.
actually drew blood.
Yeah, and the wrong one won. I'm sorry. I like Katie, but Katie cheated. So I'm not happy with that decision.
That's not always how it works, though.
Hey, the first headbutt was an accident. I will put hand to God. The first headbutt was an accident. They both kind of came. Their both heads came to. Yeah, no, go watch the replay.
Katie had a leaning problem.
Well, what did the coach or whatever they call it on the other side said she's her head is top heavy. I mean, he was being kind about it, but yes, I mean, like I said, the first one because we watched it in the slow mo and on. I think that was an accident. After that, she started using that to her advantage, and that's dirty.
Oh,
Hell,
Angel.
there's no more dirty than fucking Tyson getting up there, and he could have knocked that Jake Paul out straight a
Oh,
fucking way.
please. Those two,
Oh,
I didn't get to see
yeah.
it, but yeah,
It was all
Sorry,
about money. It's just money, you know.
Yeah. It was an exhibition, and they should have just said that.
I know. I mean, for what everybody was saying, oh, Mike Tyson's gonna knock him straight out.
Was he really biting his gloves? My daughter said he was biting his gloves.
Yeah, he was.
Can I tell you though, the gloves they were wearing that Peggy, they wouldn't hurt a fly. They had certain gloves on that even if he is punching the person, wouldn't do nothing, you know.
Oh, like they were padded?
Yeah, they
I
were
heard
like
he
they
has a
weren't. I
biting
mean,
problem,
yeah.
and it's kind of like a tick. And what I heard, I don't know if that's true, but I heard he has a tick, which is like a biting issue, is why he was biting his gloves.
exactly, Petty Plum. The women's fight was the best
Mm.
out of that night. You
Well,
know,
the first two little lightweights that fought, that was a pretty interesting go around.
but there was no blood though.
Well, you don't always get blood. Jesus Christ.
No, no, I mean, but I mean, you need to draw blood. Just, I mean, if you're punching someone in the face, they've got to draw blood sometimes. You know.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, in the first round, or the first fight that they showed, like I said, the gentlemen were going around, and at first it was like, oh, and then all of a sudden it picked up, and it was like, well, that's just interesting.
He
But
was
yes, the
fighting
women's
them
fight
out
was
of
better.
frustration because he could not knock him out.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, they could have. You know what you could have done on that? You could have bit Jake Paul's ear off, and then he could have
No, he
just.
already got in trouble for that once. No,
I'm just saying.
I
Listen,
think that's why he. I think
Get a
was
little
it.
bit petty.
I think that is why he was biting his glove to keep from biting him. I don't
Well,
know. I really don't know
I,
why,
I
but
I think
I heard he has
the
a
first
biting tick.
the first go around of biting somebody's ear and having to go to court over all that, I don't think he wanted to do that again. So just saying.
But you can just imagine, Tyson be saying, "Hey, Bob, I want to bite your ear. Oh my God, that ear looks tasty."
Oh my God.
It
Well,
was
it
all
might have
Yeah,
set
gone.
up.
but I know what you're
That's what I've heard. A lot of people
saying.
said that it was a setup. Like it
I
was
think
rigged.
anybody, and I think
Yeah.
anybody
See,
that
look at
paid for
Mimi's
that.
message. The gloves were only 14 ounce. Wouldn't have knocked anyone out even if
Oh.
he tried. That's what I mean. It was all staged.
Well, I would say anybody that had to pay for that, like if you went to pay per view or some stupid thing, yeah, I'd want my money back.
I never paid for it. I
I mean,
already
we
had
watched it.
Netflix.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was that was for Nikki to say that somebody's suing because of buffering and all that. I mean, yeah, but you paid for the service and you had all those people on. That'd be good luck with that. But yeah, if somebody had ESPN or pay per view or whatever the hell they may have also put this out on, if
Mhm.
somebody had to fork over more than $100 to watch that, I want my money back. I really would. I'd be like, yep, I want my money refunded. Excuse me.
You're fine,
I only
Ambrose.
had to restart it twice.
The
I only
big.
had to restart the Netflix twice.
Oh wow, Angel.
Because it kind of buffered a little bit, and it was fine. It wasn't that bad. Could have been worse, you know.
Yeah, Mimi, that was his
Oh,
goal.
oh my goodness, Angel.
He got what was it?
Oh, I have no idea what he got for that.
I think it was 20 million.
I mean, I don't blame Mike Tyson for that, to be honest. You know,
No,
I
he's
Well,
don't
still better
blame him.
than
He's looking after his future and stuff. You know, his kids and that. No,
and I said, Angel, I'm sorry to hear that. Did that something recently they told you? She said the big chip, aka fracture in my neck, will not fix.
oh, that's not good.
No.
they can fix a.
That's bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
She has to watch what she does and see
Oh
another
wow,
doctor. Oh my.
40 mil. Oh,
Whoa.
a few times, but I would have definitely asked for a refund if I had paid.
I didn't even know like fight was on Netflix.
Was it 40 mil for the fight? Did they get 20 each or they
I
each
think
got 40? Oh
so.
my God.
I think so because I think it was split. And
You got
if
it. Oh my
Tyson, I
God.
heard if Tyson would have won, he wouldn't have got no money. Is that true?
No, they all get money. It doesn't matter if you lose or win. They always get money.
Good night.
Damn. I let somebody
That's not
whoop
near your
my ass
spinal
in the
cord.
ring for freaking 40 minutes.
Oh God!
We'd
I
all
can
be
see her
set
now.
for
You good? Hit me. I'll fall down. Go. Ow! I'm done.
Hi, Angel.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad it's not. No, Tyson got
See,
free.
that's what I mean. He was only looking after himself. I mean,
Oh,
he's
okay.
like old now, you know. So make that money.
That's still a lot of money for a couple of minutes of bouncing around inside a ring. Oh, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I'll dance
But yeah,
around the ring for that
I
money.
want to
I bet.
go.
Well, a strip pole, Mimi. A strip pole. You dance around the family joke, Mimi. I'm
Dance
just
around the
joking.
pole. You
Yeah, see, Mary said she danced around the ring for that. Hell yeah.
good night.
I might need to start training. Oh man.
That's how we go jab, 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 and then he hit me right in the forehead and let me just all fall down and make it all look good.
But you see, in Scotland, though, when you get into a fight, you just raise your leg in between the legs and they're down, and that's it. Game over.
Yep,
Oh,
that would do it.
it's
You
okay,
kick him in the stones, and it's over. You know, they ain't getting up again.
Oh man.
It's cheap shot, though. It's a cheap shot when you like kick somebody between the legs, but but what?
I don't think you're allowed to hit below the belt.
No,
Mm-mm.
not in the fight. I mean, no, I mean like in Scotland, like when I used,
Oh,
I never used to fight. Like it's just a quick way to take somebody down, kick them between the conjugals, as they call it. You know,
conjugal?
they ain't gonna get like a family allowance after that.
Ah,
Yeah, maybe they would, but I don't know.
Oh,
No,
I agree, positive. I take breaks
I
sometimes
shouldn't be
too.
inciting violence and that channel. I really shouldn't. I'm not inciting violence. I'm just saying.
He's just saying, Peggy.
I didn't say
I'm
anything.
just saying, Peggy. I'm not a violent person.
No, I'm not either, but there are moments when sometimes it's called for.
So what you're saying is, if I was to piss you off, Peggy, I'd say
So, do what?
the wrath of Peggy.
Oh,
The
that
rat.
hasn't come out in a long time.
Yeah.
Uh, I was younger, yeah, I was quick to, "Ugh," but now I don't.
Well, you wouldn't bite my ear off, though, would you?
No, I never bit anybody. Well, that's not my profile. I have never bit anybody.
No, I like listening.
Poor Lilith says I speak English pretty good, but I'm having a hard time understanding Jerry tonight, though.
We should have subtitles on your channel.
I have a lot in common. He takes ears off, and I've threatened to eat faces. We could have a good conversation.
Do you
I
know
take.
what to do, Lilith? Just put on the subtitle thing. And, well, if you watch it back, I think. And now you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I have to correct myself. I didn't bite somebody. I bit a nail off.
Peter, what? You what?
A fingernail.
Like somebody else's fingernail?
Yeah.
Oh.
The short version goes like this. There was a lady. I lived in a it was an apartment. You had to have a child or more, and it was based on your income. And there was a woman in there, and I don't mind saying her name. I won't say her last name, but her first name was Misty, and she was a troublemaker. And let's just say it involved the daycare center that all our kids went to. And she was accusing me of trying to get the daycare center in trouble, and I didn't know anything about it. Well, she'd come to my house, or my apartment during the day at the front, and then she came to my back door later that evening, and she had this god awful habit of sticking her finger in your face, and I had blocked it twice during the first encounter. The second encounter, I blocked it once, and I said, "Look, I told you before. You stick that friggin' finger in my face again, and I'm gonna bite that nail off and spit it at you." I said, "I'll knock it off." Well, she took a step back, and then she got heated again and came at me. And yeah, I grabbed a hold of her hand and bit her fingernail off and spit it at her, and she went storming off. And about 10 minutes later, I had a very nice looking police officer at my back door.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I had him come in. Thank God I had my neighbor and friend who lived next door to me in my house through all of this. She was a witness. And we told our side of the story, and he got laughing. He said, "Did you really bite her fingernail off?" I said, "Yeah, it's right here." And I picked it up off I had a card table I used as a kitchen, like our dining room table. And I went to hand it to him. He said, "No, no, no, you can keep it. I don't want it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I said, "I thought you might want to take it back to her." He says, "Nope." And he's laughing his ass off. And he goes, "Well, you all have a good evening." And he left. Now, nothing happened to me. He just left laughing that I actually bit her fingernail off.
Was
He
it
goes,
You
fake or
never get
real?
any.
yeah. Oh, it was a fake nail. It was She had them done. Yeah.
Oh,
I
So
mean,
you
okay.
never get any probation from that
no,
nice
I
police
didn't get
officer.
no. I gave him something to laugh about when he went back. And see, and that's the sad part is it's like a small community. It's a little college community. So anybody in that town would know who she was. And I'm sure he went back to the station that night and had a good laugh with them that I bit her fingernail off.
Peggy, you could have gotten sick biting people's fingernails.
I know, but I was so tired of it. I just can't stand when people do that. And it's like,
I don't like when
You're getting
somebody.
just as bad
That's
as
what
Mike
caused
Tyson,
my
Peggy,
last
honestly. You're talking about biting ears off and you're biting people's fingernails.
well, hey,
fight.
I was drinking hot coffee, so I'm assuming that would have killed any bacteria that got in my mouth at the time.
I don't know. I don't know if you would drink hot coffee, but to bite somebody's finger,
Well, that'll teach you. Don't put your finger in my face. I'm sorry.
at least I
But I
know that.
remember right after I did it, she stormed off. I remember my neighbor saying, "Oh, you've done it now." I'm like, "What?" And she says, "I'll bet that." I said, "No, she's not going to call the cops. I would be embarrassed to call a cop and say some bitch bit my nail off." But she did. She thought I was going to get in trouble. Nothing happened. Like I said, he was a very nice. Of course, my neighbor and I both said, "Damn it!" Neither one of us thought to say, "Hey, can I get your number?"
Oh man.
Yes, it's Officer 3251. That's what the Bromley said.
And well, like I said, I'm sure that was a great story that got kicked around. And the funniest part was the police station was just down at the end of the road from us. It's like down the road and around the corner. I mean, they were really close. So he didn't have far to go back and report. Well, yeah, I know
It's a bit
everyone's
like
fingernails are gross.
firemen, they say. They must have a big cause. Yeah, well, a fireman, obviously.
Everyone's
Yeah,
fingernails are gross
yeah, she was known for being a bitch, and I was known for chopping nails.
unless you're a surgeon going into the theater.
Yeah, well, I don't think she ever put her finger in anybody's face again. I don't
Hey
know.
Nick, how are you? Foot fingers. I painted mine. You painted yours? I almost painted mine today, but I didn't.
I don't bother because I chip it right away, so I don't bother painting them.
It doesn't stay on me very long.
Nope.
I don't know. Oh, shit.
I'm surprised they don't
Victor's
break like they used to.
tired.
Hey, Victor. Ow.
Good evening, Peggy. Got Carlotta, right? OBGYN especially. Did you paint them for that OBGYN?
Put your feet up. They want to be pretty. Ah, I remember being pregnant with my son and trying to shave my legs. Oh, that was fun.
Like,
What are you
with your
doing? I
leg.
said, I'm trying to shave my legs. Why? I said, I want to have hairy legs when I deliver this kid. He ended up doing it for me because I couldn't reach. I was like, oh, this belly's just in the way. I can't get my legs.
Y'all gotta try those gel stickers for your nails. Huh. They make gel stickers now? I do and always ask my old man watch back. Oh shit.
Well, I have to say, she had those professionally done.
I do and always ask. See, I don't like getting mine professionally done because whenever, like, if you get it caught and it goes to rip off, it's taking your real nail with it. Hell no.
I don't remember if her real nail was back there or not. Now that you say that, I can't remember.
Mm.
But I know that glue didn't hold too well.
I wonder if
That
she,
then.
one time I got referred to an orthopedic doc for some hip pain, and I hadn't shaved my legs for a couple of weeks, and he made me put on paper shorts about that. oh man, my delivery
What
was
did
a
I go?
choice to shave.
I've never had to shave my leg.
Never shaved your legs, Jerry?
Oh, I don't need to shave my leg.
Then he sent me for an X-ray, and it was my time of the month and my tampon show.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
That's the kind of look I have. So I feel with you there, Lilith. I
You
feel
don't
you,
like
Lilith.
hairy legs, no.
Huh?
You don't, Peggy. You don't like hairy legs. Oh,
I didn't say I didn't like hairy legs. I don't want my legs to be hairy, but
okay.
hey, my husband. The best way I can describe him, and this is said with all the love that I had for my husband, he was a silverback gorilla. That man was hairier than any man I've ever met in my entire life.
But did you complain though?
Did I complain? No.
No, obviously. So you must like it. Yeah.
Well, I didn't care one way or the other, actually. Well, as a matter of fact, I have a gorilla in my it's a counter in my kitchen that somebody got me. It was a silverback gorilla, and it has his hat and his glasses on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
You are my sister. Well, y'all, it's 9:19.
Oh no, it's the witching hour. She has to go to bed.
I get up early.
I thought you were off tomorrow.
I'm going to work
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
You are?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesdays and Fridays. Did they give you an extra day?
What time is it where you are, Nick?
What'd you say, Jerry?
What time is it where you are?
9:19.
Okay.
No, this
Right,
is
okay.
a different. But that one's not the same job.
Oh, you get different.
I have that job, but this is another one.
Oh, well, congratulations on the second job.
Not Nick. I love you too, Carl. Love you too, Gold Coral.
How many days is that new job?
It's not a new job.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I think I'm with you now. Never Never mind.
But
But
anyway, folks, I'll say goodbye, Peggy, Nick, and thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. You take
You're
care.
welcome, Jerry.
no, you're
Bye.
welcome always.
Okay, doggy. Take care, my friends.
What?
Bye. It
Oh,
said
he said
take
take
care.
care.
Yeah.
Bye, Jerry. Love you.
Well, it's my turn. Thank you for having me up.
Runs. Oh wow. Oh, you're welcome,
Oh,
Peggy.
he did get it. Oh, I'm so happy for him.
That's amazing.
Yay, everything's clicking for people.
Mwah.
Mwah. I love y'all in the chat. I'm going to hit that button that makes me shut up now. Bye.
I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Remember, don't go to bed mad at nobody. Get up, throw the negative shit to the side, and keep pushing forward and never give up. I love y'all. Get y'all some rest. And I'll talk to y'all hopefully tomorrow.